Hey all, Russ here, RVerTV. Welcome. Check it out. We are still on the loneliest road in America. This is US Highway 50, Lincoln Highway. We're getting out of the mountains now, but we're still way up in elevation. Look at this, just thousands of acres. This is all seeded grasslands, probably open range. Right along US Highway 50, the Great Lincoln Highway. There's a little rest area here. But look how wide open. This is Nevada at its finest. What a beautiful, pretty place this is. What a great drive. We're heading over to Austin, Nevada, another old historic mining town. Between Eureka and Austin, it's around a 70-mile stretch. Plus, there's a little recreation area up here at Hickison Petroglyphs. We're going to check that too. Here's the sign. They're called Hickison Petroglyphs. There's also a recreation site. There's supposed to be camping back in here. I had a friend camp here about 3 years ago. They were telling me about it. So let's check it out. These are such cool places. You know, people say there's not much to do along this road. Guess what? Between the old towns, some of these stops, you can camp, boondock. The whole stretch between Ely and Fallon, it's about 230 miles, somewhere around there. This is some rough road. I'm hanging on to the camera. Hang on. That's a parking area. There's a little campground here. Let's drive through. Free camping. No fees here. Let's see, picnic tables. Looks like they got a big loop here. There's a motor home. This is some four-wheeling country out here. Looks like he's about the only one here. It's hot. Warm in the high desert. They got quite a few sites here. Trash cans. I bet they got water somewhere. Look at that little cover over the picnic table for the winds and shade. Oh yeah, you could easily boondock here. Well, what do you say? Let's go up to the parking area. Let's find those petroglyphs. I am so glad I took this drive again. You know, 6 years ago I was on this road. Just kind of fast-tracked it through, didn't stop and see anything. You can sure smell those pines too. Smells good, clean and fresh. A lot of rain in the deserts from the monsoons this summer. The deserts have really gotten watered. All right, let's get parked. very clean site here. This is very well maintained. All right, here's our sign. Hickison Petroglyphs recreation area. Self-guided walking tour. Take only photographs, leave only footprints. You bet. Doesn't look that far. We can do this. Wow, could you imagine back hundreds of years ago the Native Americans were in here? They're the ones that created the petroglyphs. Look at that, they even put a drainage pipe in this pathway. This is very well preserved. Oop, here's wooden fence. Let's see if we can find some. Yep. A little hard to see. But there's definitely drawings in there. Wow, just look at the formation of the rocks itself. There's some good ones. Look at that. Who knows how old, huh? I don't think they can ever date this stuff. Maybe they can. Pure science to it. The rocks have a red color. Look how they're crumbling. Dirt looks almost black. According to that map, there's other ones back the other way. That's something. There's some other folks in there looking too. There's one. It's almost like an Easter egg hunt. You got to really look for them. There you go. There's some. Cool. Let's go back. Let's find those other ones. You know, this would be cool at night too. I bet the stars, there's no light. You could really do some stargazing. We're on a summit too. It's called Hickison Summit. Look at that rock. It's holding up that big one. Wow. I bet a lot of these petroglyphs are getting lost with that crumbling away like that. There's probably trails that you can hike over the summit too. Too far for me. Hey, there's that RVerTV van again. How about that? Keeps following me everywhere. Alright, supposed to be a few up here. Yeah, this US Highway 50, loneliest road in America. All kinds of places to stop besides the towns. You could easily do this in a car. Stop here, have a little picnic. Don't have to camp. 24-hour video surveillance. Right. They're in there. They're hard to see. But there are dozens, probably hundreds of drawings in there. Oh, look down there. Okay, there's some. They're kind of protected a little bit from the sun. Wonder what it means, huh? That rock alone looks like artwork. Doesn't it? Or is it just me? Maybe I'm in that van too long. Well, what a cool little stop. Alright, well, we'll keep on trucking back towards Austin. They're kind of hidden. You just don't know. I mean, right there you can see the camp area. But this looks like regular old desert. You got all the petroglyphs and all that, the picnic area. So you can do day use overnight. And it's right off Highway US 50. Right up here is the summit. Right there. Called Hickison Pass. And there's our Highway 50. Pretty darn cool. There are so many places that you could camp for free along this stretch of road. As soon as we got out of Ely, you could. Right around Eureka, that rest area. Now here at Hickison, we're actually going to drive over the summit here. And we're going to stay on 50 up here to the left. Takes you down to Tonopah. It'll drop you all the way down towards Vegas. Then off to the right, we're actually paralleling Interstate 80 as well. This Lincoln Highway cuts straight through the middle of Nevada. Well, the northern side. Starting to green up. I see a few mountains coming up. We gotta be getting closer to Austin. Here's another campground on the right called Bob Scott Campground. Free camping there too. Then you got these huge pullouts. I'm sure it's because of snow and all that, but you could probably even spend the night if you're tired. Okay, we're starting to drop down the mountain pass here. Oh, I see Austin. Right down there. That's a pretty big drop off right here. There it is. There's a little town. We're going to wind right through it. Hopefully there's a pole out. We'll take it. Maybe get a shot of the town before we get down into it. There are mine shafts all over this hillside here. My goodness, and look at that, right down there's Austin. They've been digging in these hills for a long, long time. There's town, 50 running through it, and look at all the tailing piles. Look at that. They have, you know, they knew where it was. They've been digging in here a long time. Look at this. Be a good place to go metal detecting, wouldn't it? And there's a little path we just came down. Switchbacks and everything else. And there's town. They say it's a living ghost town, whatever that is when you look at Wikipedia. A living ghost town. The ghosts are alive in Austin. Look at, they've been digging here. There's just spoil piles everywhere. How cool. Little RV park there off the left. So you definitely come up here, spend a night or two, maybe do some metal detecting, some off-roading. Another RV park on the right. Looks like a little park up here. There's also there used to be a gas station here. Once again, make sure your tank is full when you travel through these areas, because fuel is far between here. There's some old buildings. There's a post office. Isn't that a cool looking church? Big old steeple on it. And I'd say this is downtown. What's this one? Let me pull over a second. County Courthouse. So there's our county offices. County Courthouse. Fire department. Some old brick buildings. Too cool for school. Look at that mural on the side of there. Very colorful. These towns are spotless. They are absolutely well taken care of. You don't see graffiti and all that stuff here. Aha. There's your most important part. You can get fuel here. Little fuel mart. Looks a little more modern than when I drove through here 6 years ago, but I really don't remember it. And there's our Highway 50 sign. Well, cool. We're going to wind our way out of Austin here. Going to make our way over to Middlegate. I'm going to spend the night in Middlegate. It's up the road here a few miles. But there's still more stuff to see. We are not even done on this loneliest road in America. There's a sign for another campground, Big Creek Campground here in Austin. And look at that. Wide open nothing. Here we go. Journey continues. Talk soon.